What word would you use to describe today?
Defeated.
A huge step today in the Hacienda HealthCare investigation. The facility now shutting down the unit where a patient in a vegetative state was raped and gave birth in December.
And tonight, for the very first time, a Hacienda nurse who was there when the baby was born is talking about it exclusively with Arizona's family. Brianna Whitney's been on this story from the start and begins our team coverage tonight live at Hacienda. Brianna, this nurse certainly has a unique perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. She said the moment the rape victim, their own patient, started giving birth, it was chaos. But she says she's never seen the nurses band together like they did that day and ever since. And she's heartbroken to say her final goodbyes to patients she has cared for years as the ICF prepares to shut down. What word would you use to describe today?
Defeated.
This Hacienda nurse, who has asked us to conceal her identity, says the past 5 weeks have been unimaginably hard. It starts back on December 29th.
Phoenix 911.
Oh, the baby's turning blue! Baby's turning blue!
When a patient in a vegetative state gave birth.
We need an RT!
And she was one of the nurses there as it was happening.
Because I imagine that that's pretty traumatizing.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the floor just falls out from underneath you.
Baby's turning blue! Baby's turning blue!
There was compressions, vital signs being taken on mom to ensure the health of both mom and baby.
Someone just had a baby. One of our patients just had a baby, and we had no idea she was pregnant.
Adrenaline was high. It was obviously a chaotic scene. People were very emotional.
She says she was friends with Nathan Sutherland, the alleged rapist, for years, and says he would tend to the victim 3 times a week during the night shift. And now she feels her once friend has destroyed the perception of nurses everywhere.
The profession alone has been tainted and stained.
She says when the letter went out to employees Thursday that Hacienda would be shutting down the ICF facility, her thoughts immediately went to patients she's cared for years. She considers them family.
Devastation, not necessarily for the fact that the ICF is closing, which is devastating in itself, but I think about our clients who are still there and have this as their home. I hurt because I know that so many won't understand why they had to leave.
And while it's uncertain where the nearly 3 dozen ICF patients will go, nurses are unsure if they'll still have their jobs and if their work family will be torn apart.